woke up in a dream I never knew I had. Footsteps fade and nothing ever felt this mad. But then you showed me colors through the gray, pulled me out and I chose to stay. Every breath, a softer sound. I was lost, now I'm spellbound. You're the echo in my night, the reason shadows turn to light. Falling through, but you still hold tight. In your arms I rise, I fight. I was running from the quiet in my chest, but you turned the silence into rest. Now I'm dancing on the edge of dawn. With every heartbeat the fear is gone, and I see what I couldn't feel. This is pain that starts to heal. You're the echo in my night, the reason shadows turn to light. Falling through, but you still hold tight. In your arms I rise, I fight. We're not broken, just reborn. In every scar a brand new form. You stitched the stars into my sky. Now I believe I'm meant to fly. You're the echo in my night, my horizon burning bright. With you the dark becomes the spark that lights my soul, that leaves a mark. I was chasing silence in a world so loud, hiding in the shadows, afraid of being found. But your light came through like a sunrise break. Now I'm wide awake in the dreams we make. And every heartbeat pulls me closer, like stars pulled in by some unknown force. I'm lost in the glow where the dark can't find me, floating in the rhythm, wild and free. Electric skies and a fire inside me. You lit the spark, now I believe.
Use this section after the first chorus for synth excitaneo. When you come with without action, letting one dotting time you wisdom.
I used to run from the voice within. Now I'm dancing with it, like a long lost friend. Every step I take feels lighter now. I've left the fear somewhere behind the clouds. And every moment pulls me deeper, like waves that know just where to go. I'm lost in the glow where the dark can't find me. this silent rain. With every beat I'm breathing new, a world reborn in shades of you. Drifting with no sound, like a ghost above the ground. Every heartbeat felt so far, wishing on a fading star. But then your colors painted through, and the silence turned to truth. I hear your echoes in the blue, calling me to break on through. Through the dark, through the haze, you became my saving grace. I'm alive when I'm with you, in the echoes of the blue. Your voice, like gravity, pulled the shattered back to me. Now I rise on every tone. No more shadows, I'm not alone. I hear your echoes in the blue, calling me to break on through. Through the dark, through the haze, you became my saving grace. I'm alive when I'm with you, in the echoes of the blue. Even when the stars fall down, you're the song that wraps around. In the still I feel your flame, every beat still speaks your name. I hear your echoes in the blue, now I know what's always true. In this sound I found my place, in your light I found my space. I am whole because of you, and your echoes of the blue. I was a seed beneath the snow, afraid of light, afraid to grow. The world outside was far too loud, so I stayed hidden in the ground. But something stirred beneath my skin, a voice that begged to let it in, a whisper wrapped in velvet rain, telling me to break the chain. Every fear became a thread I rewove into me instead. Not a storm, not just a flame, but something new without a name. Now I'm falling into bloom, breaking free from all the gloom. Every petal, every scar carves the shape of who we are. No more silence in this room, I'm alive inside the room, where I'm falling, slowly falling into bloom. They said to shrink, to stay in line, to trade the stars for exit signs. But I was made to chase the sky, even if I never fly. Now every echo in my chest is louder than the world's be less. I bloom even when they say the cold will always steal the day. No more winters left to hide, the sun has settled in my side. I don't break, I bend and sway, and bloom again in my own way. Now I'm falling into bloom, breaking free from all the gloom. Every petal, every scar carves the shape of who we are. No more silence in this room, I'm alive inside the room, where I'm falling, slowly falling into bloom. This is not the end I feared, it's the start. The sky is clear. With every fall I rise in hue, like the dawn breaking through. Now I'm falling into bloom, from my soul a silent boom. Let me shatter what they knew, I was never made to stay in view. Now I rise, I light the room, I'm the thunder in perfume, always falling, ever falling into bloom. We stood still as the world moved fast, held our breath, afraid it wouldn't last. Time kept ticking, but we stayed in that perfect light we made. Your eyes said more than words could mean, reflections in a silver dream. Every heartbeat slowed the sky, as if the stars were frozen wide. Some moments never fade with time, they play on loop inside our minds. And even if the seasons change, that memory will still remain. We were frozen in a moment, no need for tomorrow, just the spark, just the golden caught between the now and then, chasing dreams we once called friends. The skyline fades, but I remain, writing echoes in the rain. The world was louder when you stayed, now it hums in muted shades, but I still feel your phantom light in every corner of the night. We built our love on borrowed days, watched it drift in distant haze. Still I trace our ghosted roads, hoping they'll deep lead me home. Skylines fade, but I remember every flame, every ember. We were sparks that kissed the sky, now we're stars just passing by. Even when the colors die, I see your face in every light. Skylines fade, but not goodbye. Silver hues, but my mind still plays your tune. The quiet paints a softer truth, where memories rewind our youth. No more words, just quiet scenes of everything we used to mean. But time can't take what's left in me of who we were and used to be. We carved our names in midnight air, felt forever everywhere. Even now through all the gray, I find pieces of you each day. Skylines fade, but I remember every flame, every ember. We were sparks that kissed the sky, now we're stars just passing by. Even when the colors die, I see your face in every light. Skylines fade, but not goodbye. I don't need the moon to shine to know your soul still echoes mine. In shadows deep or mornings wide, you're still the reason in my tide. Skylines fade, but I remember hearts like ours burn all forever, through the dark or in the glow. I stood beneath the pouring sky with questions I could never tie to reasons lost in passing time, but still you echoed in my mind. The city lights were far too loud, yet I could hear you in the crowd. A whisper caught beneath the sound of every truth we never found. Even when the night grows cold, there's a warmth I still hold from the spark you left behind in the corners of my mind. Tell me where the echo goes when the voice begins to close. Do you feel me calling to from this place I once knew? I'm chasing shadows through the snow to when tied to what the echoes bring. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, but they linger all around. And when I close my eyes at night, your voice becomes my guiding light. Tell me where the echo goes when the wind begins to slow. Do you flow through every dream like a hidden melody? I'm reaching through the afterglow for answers only you would know. Where do you go? Where the echo goes. Maybe love was never meant to stay locked in present tense. It lives in every breath I take, in every dawn that I awake. I felt the shift, a silent wave, like midnight tides we couldn't save. You looked at me, the stars stood still, a moment caught against our will. We danced on words we couldn't say, hearts pretending not to stray. But even silence has its sound when gravity keeps pulling down. I never meant to lose control, but love like this rewrites the soul. We fall, we rise, we break, we bend, but somehow start again. It's the gravity of us, pulling pieces through the dust. No matter how far we run, we circle like the sun. Even when we come undone, we're always drawn to what we trust. Can't escape the gravity of us. Your voice still lingers in my chest, like songs I never could forget. Time has changed the things we knew, but not the pull that leads to you. No promises, no maps, no rules, just feelings breaking all the tools. And though the stars may burn and fade, some orbits never go away. The universe could drift apart, but I'd still find your beating heart. Even in the blackest skies, your name would still arise. All the wounds I used to shield have turned to stars I'll never yield. Scars that shimmer never fade, proof of every move I made. The silence used to drown my thoughts, but now it sings the battles fought. And every tear I tried to hide now glows beneath the morning tide. You don't need a perfect past to find a light that's built to last. Just a heart that dares to try, even as the storm rolls by. I fade into light, no need to hide. The dark can't hold what burns inside. Even broken wings can fly when morning paints across the sky. I'm not afraid, I've made my way through endless night into the day. I fade into light, I feel it rise, reflected deep behind my eyes. Not every dream has to be loud, some just live behind the clouds. But when you chase them with your soul, they find a way to make you whole. I fade into light, no turning back. The shadows fall along the track, and every truth I fail to see is shining now inside of me. So let me burn, let me be free. This is mist is crawling down the lane, clouding thoughts I can't explain. All I see are shifting shapes of hopes I thought I could escape. You called my name in quiet tones, a voice that felt like coming home. But still I ran with silent feet, afraid the light was just deceit. But even in this heavy gray, I hear your words cut through the haze. And every shadow that I chase reveals a little bit of grace. Through the fog I find your face. In the chaos there's still space to breathe again, to feel the air, like someone finally sees me there. Though the dark may blur the view, I'm moving forward back to you. Through the fog I find what's true, and every step brings me to you. Like memories I couldn't clear, but every whisper in the night started turning wrongs to right. I never knew how lost I was till silence spoke and time just paused. Now I trace each breath I take as proof I still can bend, not break. You never said the path was straight, just that it's real and worth the wait. So here I walk, alone but strong, in this soft dusk where I belong. Through the fog I find your face. In the chaos there's still space to breathe again, to feel the air, like someone finally sees me there. Though the dark may blur the view, I'm moving forward back to you. Through the fog I find what's true, and every step brings me to you. Not every light needs to be loud, some just glow beneath the clouds. And though I'm scattered, I'm not gone. The night just taught me to go on. Taped a dream onto my wall, thought it might not last at all. But every night it glows so bright, a quiet fire in paper light. I wrote my wishes on the sky, folded stars and let them fly. Even if they fade too soon, they'll still dance beneath my moon. I don't need a perfect plan, just the night to hold my hand. Every doubt I let it go. In the dark I start to glow. Paper moons and echo skies, drifting where the stardust lies. I float between the fear and flame, still chasing dreams that call my name. Even if the There's a hush behind the sun, where all my dreams used to run. I chased the colors in my sleep, but woke to echoes buried deep. The morning lied with golden grace, but I could feel the empty space. Behind the sky, a broken hue, telling me what wasn't true. I tried to fake a brighter face, but shadows don't forget their place. I whispered hope into the dark, waiting for a single spark. When the light pretends to shine, I still believe the night is mine. In the stillness I can see a softer world inside of me. Though the sun may lose its way, my own fire knows how to stay. When the light pretends to shine, I find the truth I call divine. I walked a line between the scenes of who I was and who I've been, and every tear that fell apart mapped the corners of my heart. But now I sing with open hands and build my peace from shifting sands. Even when the day feels wrong, I remember I belong. No more mirrors out of place, I wear the night like silk and grace. It's not about what they can see, I'm the moonlight finding me. When the light pretends to shine, I still believe the night is mine. In the stillness I can see a softer world inside of me. Though the sun may lose its way, my own fire knows how to stay. When the light pretends to shine, I find the truth I call divine. And I don't need the world to cheer, the stars have always whispered near. Every step becomes a song, I was dreaming all along. When the light pretends to shine, I rise from shadows so refined. No illusions, no disguise, just the dream behind my eyes. I used to float in borrowed skies, wearing colors that weren't mine, chasing shadows just to feel something distant, something real. The mirror showed 1,000 faces, me dancing with my doubts. The world was loud, but I felt numb. Every day would never come. I wore a smile I didn't feel, just to prove my pain could heal. But late at night when no one's near, the quiet made it all too clear. Then in the hush I heard a tone, a sound that made me feel less alone. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, but it filled the empty with soft light. You're the light beneath the silence, shining through the broken science. In the still you reached my core, showed me what I'm breathing for. You're the rhythm in the space where I used to lose my grace. You're the light beneath the silence, the calm I never knew before. I kept running from my past, thinking shadows wouldn't last, but they followed like a tide, crashing waves I couldn't hide. Then your voice became the shore, telling me I'm something more. And in the stillness of your song, I found where my heart belonged. Every note was like a key, unlocking all that's buried deep in me. Now I walk where fear once stayed, turning echoes into serenades. You're the light beneath the silence, shining through the broken science. In the still you reached my core, showed me what I'm breathing for. You're the rhythm in the space where I used to lose my grace. You're the light beneath the silence, the calm I never knew before. I never thought the quiet could sing, but you gave my silence wings. Now every pause becomes a spark, lighting up my deepest dark. You're the light beneath the silence, not a sound but still the finest. You don't shout, you gently sway, guiding me a better way. Raindrops whispered on my skin, like all the things I've held within. The nights were long, the colors dull. I was a flame turned into lull. Empty streets, a quiet blur, fading echoes never sure. But somewhere deep, a light remained, soft and slow but uncontained. Then I heard a sound so voice rang clear. It told me you were always near. Now I'm brighter than before. You lit the path and I want more. We're made of starlight breaking through. Even the night can't quiet you. In every fall, in every rise, I see forever in your eyes. We're made of starlight, bold and true. No gravity could hold me down, not with you spinning me around. The cosmos sings, our names ignite. We are the fire in the night. We're made of starlight burning free, beyond the edge of what we see. In every beat, in every flight, we are the sound, we are the light. We're made of starlight endlessly. Every step felt like 1,000 more. I was sinking through an unseen floor, but I kept holding on to something bright, a whisper pulling me into the light. Now I see with open eyes. Even storms can paint the skies. I carried the weight of the sky till I learned how to fly. Through the clouds and the noise, I found my voice. Now I shine, I don't ask why. I just rise with the weight of the sky. Used to drown in what I couldn't be. Now I breathe like I'm finally free. I won't let fear define my name. I'm a spark that became a flame. Let the echoes guide my way. I'm still here, come what may. I carried the weight of the sky till I learned how to fly. Through the clouds and the noise, I found my voice. Now I shine, I don't ask why. I just rise with the weight of the sky. Let it fall, let it break. I'm stronger with every ache. No more chains, no goodbyes, only stars left in my eyes. I carried the weight of the sky. Now I soar and I don't cry. Through the highs and the noise, this is all I know. I was meant to touch the high. I belong to the weight of the sky.
After the final line, add a slow ambient outro with layered synths and fading vocal alco evo fenir.
Midnight echoes in my chest. I've been spinning, no direction, no rest. But then you came like a distant light. pulling me closer through the quiet night. Every second feels like fate. I don't run, I resonate. You're the gravity in bloom, pulling me through. Every color in the dark turns into you. We're weightless, fearless, falling into truth. You're the gravity in bloom. I was walking on a wire of doubt, but your voice drowned every shadow out. Now I'm tethered to the wild unknown, and for once I don't feel alone. Everything begins again when you pull me back within. You're the gravity in bloom, pulling me through. Every color in the dark turns into you. We're weightless, fearless, falling into truth. You're the gravity in bloom. We rise like light through shattered glass. No past, no fear, just now that lasts. I breathe you in, the storm is still. This love defies what time can kill. You're the gravity in bloom, endless and true. Blooming fire in a sky of blue. You held my fall, became my view. You're the gravity in bloom. I was lost in a storm I couldn't name, fighting shadows, drowning in the rain. Every heartbeat felt like glass, but I knew the pain would never last. When the night tried to pull me under, I found sparks in the sound of thunder. So rise with me, we'll light up the sky. No fear, no fall, just learn to fly. We're stronger than we ever knew. This fire burns in strong